We've all read the numbers. We've seen it in the news. We've heard from experts. Many of our youth are in mental health crisis. The figures are hard to fathom. 20% of Washington 10th graders have considered suicide. 8% have attempted. Too many have succeeded. How many is that? 3 busloads. 3 busloads of youth will die by suicide this year in Washington. 3 buses lost.
Ian was the most self-assured, confident, lovely 14-year-old. I was the luckiest mom for the 14 years that we had him.
Ian is my brother. He's my hero. We lost Ian almost 6 years ago now.
My ex-husband had come out of the house and showed me a note that he found under his pillow. We call it Ian's last love letter. Like, he chose those last words to say how much he loved me and that his sister was his one and only, that he loved his dad and his family and his friends. And then the last thing that he said to us was, "When I can't, I need you guys to live hard." Losing a child to suicide, it's just so hard to breathe.
When I was about 15, I think I started to have symptoms of depression, anxiety, and some suicidal ideation. It started first with cutting and self-harm and progressed slowly into attempting to take my life. I luckily had the privilege of my parents being extremely supportive. My mom was the one who actually did research and found DBT, which is dialectical behavioral therapy, which is known to really be helpful for adolescents experiencing suicidal ideation.
I did have my own mental health struggles. Coming from an Indian family, mental health tends to be really stigmatized.
The stigma around suicide keeps a lot of people from reaching out.
Suicide doesn't come wrapped in a perfect box. We all want to say, like, you know, we saw it coming, but we didn't see it coming at all.
It's really hard to see the signs of someone who's suicidal or with someone who has mental health issues. They tend to hide their mental health struggles. I think nowadays, a lot of the students that I see, they use school and academic validation as a way to get away from their mental health struggles.
There's not a type. There's not a stereotype. It can hit any child at any time.
These are the people that are the most put together. They have straight A's. They look very happy.
Every child is at risk. I think it's really important for kids to understand the services that Youth Eastside Services provides, because as a 14-year-old, if Ian had known about this but was afraid to talk to me or talk to his dad about what he was feeling, like, this could be a place for him to come and say, hey, like, I don't want to tell my friends, I don't want to tell my family, but I know I don't want to feel this way anymore.
I was really lucky that we had mental health counselors at my school. We have a YES counselor with us every day. Her name's Cora. I'm able to see her whenever I need her, and I can just walk in and she's there. So it's really nice.
I hope people will support YES because their community needs it. There's a lot of adolescents here that need supports that might not have access to it. So continuing to support YES means continuing to support your community and the overall safety and wellness of your community.
I think what we need is Youth Eastside Services to be in more places where kids are.
I would say for parents, it's critical to just have the conversations with your children.
I think we need to be unafraid to ask the really hard question of, are you thinking about suicide? I wish I would have asked.
If I had one message to give, if you know of somebody in crisis, ask the question.
By working together, we can make a difference in the lives of youth. We can help them feel heard, seen, and supported. We can help them see a route forward. We just have to ask the question.